everybody. Thank you for joining me, Krista, with Imagine That Scrapbooks and Gifts for ITTV Presents Try It Out Thursdays, week number 29. And in today's class, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making this really pretty fall card here using metal embellishments. But before we get started on making this, I do need to pick a winner from last week's ITTV Presents. And our winner from week number 28 is Miss Joni Geller. If you'll please email us at imaginethatscrapbooks@yahoo.com, we'll make sure we get our prize out to you. And if you would like to be a winner, don't forget to leave a comment on this week's YouTube video, whether on Facebook or on YouTube. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. But one more thing, before we make this card, don't forget our coupon code this week is Metal Embellishments. Alright, let's go get started. Okay, so for today's card, we are going to be using metal embellishments or filigree. I love adding metal to it. It's just kind of a fun embellishment that sometimes we tend to forget about. They come in all sorts of different types. You can use metal brads or eyelets, but these are charms here, and I'm going to show these how you can use them without actually having to use them as a charm. So let's go ahead and start putting our card together. We have all sorts of different metal pieces. We even have like a little junk drawer type thing in the store that is fun for you to dig through and literally find treasures. Okay, so we're going to put down all of our pieces to our card. Now don't forget to watch. At the end of the video, I do give you the card dimensions as well as additional samples using metal. That way you can replicate these cards. We do also have kits available in store and online that give you all of the supplies you need in order to also replicate the card exactly. I'm just using some die cut pieces by s.e.i. These are a lot of fun. They coordinate with the papers really well. Okay, so now that I've got all of this built, actually I think I'm going to stick that underneath there. Okay, now it's time for our metal. So I have a metal glue here by Tombow, which is really great. This one is a two-edged metal glue. It has a precision pen tip on one side and the broad tip on the other. So we are going to just put some onto our metal piece. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this way. Get it started. There we go. And it dries clear, so you don't have to worry about if you see it. And because I'm working on a non-stick craft mat, I don't have to worry about any of that there either. But let's go ahead and stick this over here since it is wet. Okay, we're just going to adhere that down. And you might want to put something heavy on it because it is metal and it's not quite dry. So we're going to let that set there while I do the last little piece, which is going to be our sentiment. So what I've done here is already put some foam dots on there so you didn't have to watch me put all those on. Now we're just peeling off the back. Alright, since we're not quite dry yet, but there we go. A card using metal embellishments. The trick behind it really is using a metal glue. It is a strong enough adhesive to hold the metal down to your project. Of course, it can be used on mixed media pieces, altered arts, and all sorts of things. Alright, well, we'll see you next week. Hope you guys have fun.